y va. Allez, 3, 2, 1, c'est parti pour 25 minutes, bonne chance.
There are now 25 left, selected from an initial pool of 400 candidates competing for the prestigious French Hamburger Champion title. Among them, Jean Dicaro, Jeannot to his friends. He's trying his luck for the 4th time. No, but it'll get a click. Sure. Always in the finals, never a champion. The Pulidor of Burgers is set on bringing the cup home. Maxime Le Bourgne, 24, is an ambitious young chef who has been meticulously trained in various high-end gourmet restaurants. The goal is to create a top first dish. Winning the competition would boost his career. Michael Meyer, he was a mechanic. 4 years ago, he changed careers to open his hamburger restaurant. Self-taught, he wants to prove that he can compete with professionally trained chefs. There are plenty who are really good. I hope I can keep up. It's going to be tough. During all the trials, the chefs will be scrutinized and scored by a panel of professionals, such as David Gallien, a Michelin-starred chef who sometimes includes burgers on his menu.
Alors?
I can't wait to discover the association. It's very complex and balanced. There's a nice softness, there's acidity. It's surprising. It's so good that I'm going back for more. Long confined to fast food, the hamburger is now on the menu of 4 out of 5 restaurants in France. The contestants will need to get really creative if they want to transform the symbol of junk food into a dish truly worthy of the finest restaurants. A good burger starts with good ingredients. 2 weeks before the competition, Jean Dicaro, 61 years old, is on the hunt for the best products to finalize his recipe. I'm going to try a burger with this one. We'll use aromatic herbs. Restaurateur in Grenoble for 40 years, he is a regular at the Sainte-Claire Square market. And it's merchants whom he already knew from school. People know you here? This is my neighborhood. Born here? Jojo? Yes, just over there. Patrick Dumas is inspired by a Korean bowl. To give his burger a kick, he wants to incorporate aromatic herbs into his meat. No, not basil, parsley. Yeah, look, this one is nice. Take it. The most beautiful one, it's for Jeannot. It's more beautiful, it's pretty though, but this one, it's stronger. Taste it. It's homegrown and store-bought. See? It's nothing like it, huh? Very different, isn't it? But well, the taste, it's true that it's better. Oh. Jean is one of the importers of the next generation burger in Grenoble. With his sister Jacqueline and his brother Diego, they own 7 restaurants. During a trip to New York 10 years ago, they discovered the customers' appetite for these more elaborate burgers. They decide to open 2 specialized establishments. And even in his traditional restaurants, he put the dish on the menu. Chef, do you sell a lot of burgers? For sure we do. Yes, definitely. We certainly do sell many since we put it in place. In 2018, there are fewer than 200. It's progress without evidence. In France today, just 1 out of every 4 hamburgers is sold in a fast food restaurant. 3/4 are consumed in traditional restaurants. Winning the contest would be a real boost for the Grenoble Burger King. Between 2 shifts, Jean Dicaro trains. Chantal, the steak, the drawer on the cow. Chantal, his wife, plays the role of coach. She's starting to get used to it. It's the 4th year he's been doing it now. The esteemed dean of the competition, because usually it's the much younger participants. They call me Pulidor. I'm always here but never win. Jano, ready to attack? All right, let's go. Time starts now. 25 minutes and we're off. There, I've made my ball. In this meat, the herbs bought at the market. To impress the jury, he relies on a cooking technique that is all the rage in trendy New York fast food joints. So, tac. Smashing, which involves grabbing your meat cold on a sizzling plate, then flattening it as thinly as possible. It's messed up, it's stuck. We stop. Chantal, it's a mess. This technique requires some finesse. He didn't miss. The temperature was wrong. No, we'll redo it. No, not there. So I'll smash my steak. I press it down well. I'm gonna caramelize it. This cooking method creates a fine caramelized and crispy crust. It's nice, so I won't press on it. Here we have aged cheddar cheese. Cheddar, a cheese of English origin. A classic for burgers. 8 minutes. So I'm going to set the conditions. And here, a bit of chili, jalapenos, and fresh onions we got this morning. And to add some delightful and irresistible crunch, we're using cheddar lace. Done. There you go. Come on, just wait for 12 minutes and it will be ready. The timer is Jean's weak point. On the day of the finals, he will need to produce 4 nearly identical burgers in 25 minutes. But Chantal is pretty confident. Oh, the coach, she's very pleased. Additionally, he didn't break his cheddar lace, so very positive. Let's taste it. Here's the tasting test, with his brother, his sister, and one of his chefs acting as the jury. Taste. Eyes closed, please. Come on. Let's go. Best bit. No, the big piece by itself. Good portion. Eyes closed, if you please. I can truly feel the... Yeah, those pickles are really good, right? I like them. They're balanced, honestly. Me, I like things... No, it's balanced though. The herbs... For me, it's not spicy. There's some tang, lacks punch. Honestly, it's really missing spice. It's been my favorite since... Well, yeah. Of all the pastry rolls I prefer. Oh, well, there are all the herbs. It's a bit... We're courting. Yeah, not many critiques that. I don't like it. What are we doing, Jean-Benoit? The siblings ride the burger's success wave. A dish that strays far from their Italian roots. Every Sunday, 3 full generations of Dicaros come together to enjoy a 100% Sicilian meal. This is the aperitif. It's Grandpa's sausage. The aperitif. Where do I sit? Here. I was by myself. All right. Cheers. Matteo, the patriarch, a former Mason and true Sicilian, moved to the beautiful city of Grenoble in France during the year 1959, in the woods on the mountain, at dusk, to warm up. His wife, Philippa, was only 19 years old. The men or whatever you call it? Yes, exactly. There you go, that's the sauce. It's good. And you know, it's really very nice indeed. Just the perfect touch for our dish. After the birth of their 4 children, Matteo and Philippa opened their first restaurant in Grenoble, a neighborhood bistro for workers. Jean and his siblings grow up with the warmth of ovens and pots, and from an early age, help run the family business with dedication. The school entrance, I was going to touch it. They called me to come open the expenses. I went downstairs in pajamas. I won't forget. Even though the parents are proud their kids have taken up the torch, there's a dish they'd never put on their restaurant's menu. I am 2 in your life, Grandma? 2 burgers. Mr. Dad, do you have the word you? I cheese. They are without a doubt the true champions of France. You tasted it, right? Yes, that's the chicken. Anyway, I'll try when he wins. It's a big challenge, huh? It's a big challenge, huh? Jean has 2 weeks to perfect his recipe and show his father that a hamburger is real cuisine, one that truly deserves recognition and respect. on the island of Porquerolles in the Var region. In this upscale 4-star hotel restaurant, the popular sandwich has made it onto the menu. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. All right, so the burger, I like it a lot. I'm taking the burger for sure. Interesting to taste. Chef, it's 2+1 burger, right? Maxime Le Bourgne will be one of the youngest competitors in the French Hamburger Cup. At only 24 years old, he is already a sous-chef, the rank just below the head chef. From preparing lobsters to meticulously plating gourmet dishes, Maxime is on all fronts. Their service, they... Yeah, here. At noon, Gabriel Perronat, the chef, gave his young right-hand man free rein. Next week, I'm heading to the finals of the French Burger Cup. We've decided to feature the exact dish that I'll be presenting as today's special. To let them taste and get feedback to see if they like it. A challenge given the preconceptions of the select clientele. Oh my, you probably get a nasty mouth cramp from all that talking, don't you think? It's good. There's the taste, but it's still lacking some practicality. Oh yeah, eating it, it's... I don't know. Make it smaller. Smaller maybe, so we can eat smaller portions perhaps. Despite the reservations of his guests, all of Maxime's burgers sold out in less than an hour, at a price of 25 euros each. Maxime earns 2,300 euros net per month. Like the 80 other seasonal workers, he is housed for free in a part of the hotel reserved for them. Since I'm a sous chef, I'm lucky enough to have my own room. It's a small room, but it has everything needed for the season. There's a bed, a desk, a small closet for your things. And then after that, I share the bathroom with someone else in the room across. We're not on vacation because we're working, but it feels like we're on vacation. Son of a school teacher, Maxime dedicates himself to his passion, cooking, from high school onwards. With his BTS in hand, he leaves alone for a year in Australia to get some experience. Then to Mugev at a 5-star hotel, where he quickly climbs the ranks. And the young kitchen mercenary doesn't intend to stop there. I like to travel. I like to switch things up. I spent a whole year in Australia, and it truly opened my eyes to something quite different. Normally, I should be heading to the United States, to a private club for fairly wealthy individuals. Yes, indeed, for a high-end French gourmet restaurant. Maxime Le Bourgne, in 10 years, does he own a restaurant or have his star? Maybe. It's funny. He can't ask for more. Maybe. We'll see in 15 years. The race to the stars will wait. The final of the French Burger Cup, however, is in 3 days. Maxime trains whenever he can. It's apples flambéed with Calvados. Apples with Calvados that he mixes with a black pudding galette. The young chef wanted to work with products from his native region. I'll cook my steaks. Steaks covered with the most famous Norman cheese. So now, I'm going to add my camembert on top. It's true that it's strong, but the combination with the apple, the carrot, and the black pudding, they will pair very well together. A concentrate of Normandy in a burger. Its chef, an authentic southerner, finds it quite daring. It's risky. Some will like it, some won't. It's surely a bold choice. But still, the jury can tell the difference between someone basic and someone who went further with their recipe. That's what's important. When I do something, and if there's a goal at the end, I do it to achieve that goal. I do it to win. At first, I joined too. To win the title, Maxime will have to beat a competitor who has changed his entire life path. For burgers. In the heart of the Alps, in a village of 1,000 inhabitants, 4 years ago, Michael Meyer was still a mechanic. Me, you usually run. Huh? Me, you run. Morgane, his partner, was studying management. The lovers wanted to work together and be their own bosses. Come on. Almost there. In 2016, on a whim, they bought this charming bar restaurant. Now they work around 15 hours daily. Where's Mathis, by the way? Their second home, Matisse. Oh, Matisse. And Matisse is 21 months old, for whom they haven't found childcare yet. It's a bit complicated, especially during services. And so, it helps that since we're in a small village, there's always someone we know and can rely on. To keep a close eye on him because it's a bit more complicated. Right now, his head is literally stuck in the dishwasher dealing with what's inside. It's a bit complicated, yeah. Hello?
Bonjour. Du café à l'onglet.
Okay, thank you. On the food side, the couple focused on a single dish, the hamburger. Actually, I'm not a cook, neither is he. The advisor, let's try to keep it simple. Well, in the end, we realized that making a burger isn't simple at all, but we focused on that. Here, there are already places that specialize in Savoyard cuisine, so we thought we'd do something different. Since we have a bar vibe, burgers suit us well. So we went with it. A winning bet. The bar became the headquarters for the youth from the surrounding villages. Buckwheat flour. In the kitchen, Michael works by instinct. Eggs. No training. So now I've got the milk. He really wants to prove he can win the French Burger Cup this year. To win over the judges, he's betting on delicious homemade brioche bread, made with a rather surprising ingredient. The beer I use. A local organic beer. And so the good dark beer, which you'll need 100 grams of as well. It was an idea I had for a long time actually, and I love beer, especially dark beer. And I wanted to try making some kind of dark beer bread for a burger. I had to do a lot of trials because it didn't work right away. Either it wouldn't rise or it... Personally, I don't know anyone who's tried that. I thought, let's do it, and it will work out. We're hungry. Come on, let's go. To regulars and passing customers alike, Morgane is trying to sell as many beer burgers as possible, so Mikkel can get some practice. If you feel like tasting it, I think I'll have the same. Let's try it. Let's mark it as Burger Champion of France after all. Sure, to me he won. Cool. All right, let's go. The goal is to be as fast as possible. To accompany his beer bread, Michael adds a generous layer of braising, a Savoyard raclette cheese with a delightful smoky and fruity flavor, along with the second type of meat. This is my pulled pork that I make for 4 to 5 hours depending on the weight. And then my bread to really top it all off. And then there you have it. There you go, and voila. Presenting the top burger. That's funny, it smells like beer right away. On the customer side, it's a full house. But will Mikkel's burger also win over the judges? A week later in Paris, it's the day of the competition for Mikkel and the 24 other contestants to reach the grand finale.
Voilà.
They must first pass a qualifying round.
Vous avez votre assistante personnelle.
Yeah, totally. It's awesome. From the start, first concern. The famous beer bread didn't travel well. They're really soft, very brioche-like. Damn, I'm still pissed off. The bread's complicated when you live far from here. We have to make them in advance, freeze them, and then they go through different temperatures and everything. For me, the bun is crucial. It disgusts me if the bread isn't right, and it pisses me off. While it was perfect coming out of the oven, and then... Another challenge. Michael and his competitors have to make their burger with vacuum-sealed meat. Imposed by the primary sponsor of this event, a very notable figure in the food industry. Cut the finger. Still, she's fine. We use steaks from the butcher shop, so they're nothing like these steaks. They are more revered, so they get accepted faster. Be careful about that, because it really shouldn't be overly tough. Don't overdo it too much. It's all about the style. I wish you good luck. It's obviously with his family that Jean Dicaro came to Paris. To coach him, Chantal, his wife, and Marco, his youngest daughter. Can you no longer give it to the head? Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. You're already being expressive. Are you trying or not? No, yes, no problem. You seem tense. Not at all, it'll be fine. I wasn't tense then. No, but it'll be fine. Stress, a seemingly foreign concept to Maxime, the young seasonal worker from Normandy. What do I do next? I must succeed in getting everything done on time. The contest is broadcast live on social media, and Maxime's orange bread immediately catches the host's eye. I think this is the very first time we happen to find a bit of that energy in this book. He made it with carrot, so I swapped the juice, a recipe of his own that even surprises David Gallien, a Michelin-starred chef. I never thought I'd make a move with the carrot. I wouldn't call it my favorite, but it definitely has a head start. Can I taste it? For his recipe, Jean added his final touch, a spicy sauce with chili and ginger. Oh yes, here it is. Perfect, but not too much. Careful because I have this to soften it. It's good, huh? But you need to dose it well. 2 minutes. 40. He needs to move. He needs to move. Period. For the training, is it good? On the catch. Fine, yeah, it's all right. Jean is worried. So far, he has only made 2 of the 4 requested burgers. Maxime, we're on schedule. There's 1 minute 15 left now. So I'll go ahead and wrap this up. There's even a bit of time for a quick cleanup. Michael, on the other hand, is still knee-deep in his work. Well, my sauce is a bit runny, so it's dripping everywhere. Damn, it's so dirty around here. Damn, he's really stressing me out with his thing over there. You would totally stress me out. You with the side there, always causing a fuss and adding to the chaos. Oh damn, he fell hard.
10 secondes pour tout dresser. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. C'est terminé. Vous levez les mains pour reculer mes dames. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, but no, I couldn't do the... You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. And I put the plate on the sauce. I'm so annoyed. You'll put it... Jean also managed to stack his burgers just in time. Backstage, it's tasting time. First, Jean's burger. Did I find the spices? Oh yes, There's a problem. I need him to send the tough one. There's certainly a noticeable balance issue here, actually. I really think he must have added some jalapeno pepper to the dish. When you come across it, it's really intense. Then there's Michael and his beer bread. The beef is overcooked, and the raclette cheese too overpowering. I couldn't eat a whole one, but they still feel empty to me. Opinions are divided, except for Maxime's Norman burger. It's good. Not bad. Cooking is good. It's crazy that with local products you can still make me dream. I think there's a work on the bread with carrot, Granny Smith apple that brings some freshness, the camembert. In fact, you can really taste all the layers. It might be a bit chauvinistic of me, but could the French champion of burgers be from Normandy this year? Unsurprisingly, Maxime has qualified for the final. However, it's over for Michael, the former mechanic, and Jeannot, eliminated for his overly spicy dish. I played Popper. His fourth loss. Returning to Paris next year? Yeah, I'm coming back to Paris. Of course, of course. You really won't ever give up, will you? No, a little more, a bit more for next year. The top 5 contestants move on to the grand finale. They will have to recreate the same burger as during the qualifying rounds. Final stretch for Maxime. In front of him, some tough competitors, like Alexis, coming from the Ferrandi school, a regular in multi-starred kitchens. Where Stéphane, the 2016 French champion for young bakers, does not fail to impress the Norman chef. Method, discipline, concentration, Maxime easily recites his recipe with great precision. All right, I'm finished now with 40 seconds remaining, perfect.
2, 1, et c'est terminé. Bravo à tous, vous pouvez applaudir les 5 finalistes.
After the deliberations, the jury is ready to announce the name of the new French champion. Something unprecedented is coming. We'll have not one but 2 French champions this time. The place is called Nemours. It's Café Ligérien. Maxime still makes it to the 3rd place on the podium. 3rd is good too. 3rd is good. Not as great as 1st. You good? Yeah. A little less turmeric. A real good raw milk camembert. And I think it takes you to 7th heaven. Yeah, well, okay. It's really about the little details that make a big difference in the end. It's a deliberate choice not to pick a camembert that's too strong. It's not going to work this time. We'll see next time. Exactly, you should never give up. The winners each get 3,000 euros, while Maxime takes home 500. But he especially gained the recognition of a Michelin-starred chef.